splashing buttermilk. When the buttermilk goes to splashing, it's pretty well made. You can put it on low for a second. Make sure it's finished. Yep.
Off?
I think it's done. We'll take the lid off and see.
Nope, not quite.
I don't know. Let me see. Nope, not quite, but it's close. Put the lid back
Really
on.
close.
Give it a couple more seconds.
There we go.
Okay, put it on high for a minute.
Did it snap?
Yeah,
It
snap.
did. Hi.
High. Stop it and put it on the low.
What?
Stop it and put it on the low. Turn it like that a second.
See, it's
Now
big.
it's making it. There, now you see it made. Now it's going to separate from the buttermilk a little better. It's
There.
kind of splatter. When you see it splattering like that, what you pointed at, where the splatters are, then you know it's pretty well made. The buttermilk separated. Now you can shut her down.
We are, after we pour this in that bowl, we are going to get a big bowl of ice water and of ice and squeeze all of the buttermilk out of both of them, and then we're gonna wash it.
You can wash it in the ice water, right?
Yes.
And salt it.
Yes.
That's when you salt it.
yes.
That one lady said in her video, she added the salt to all of it, but you don't put no salt in buttermilk. What are you doing?
Okay, I am.
Don't squeeze it in between your fingers. You never get it all off. You try to hold it so you don't squeeze it in between your fingers. I just said you have to be careful that way. You try to squeeze it gently, but keep it all in a ball. Get all the buttermilk out like that you can. That's good. That's good. We'll get the rest when we wash it. Just squeeze it out a little bit. We'll squeeze it good with a spoon in a minute. If you get the ball too big, then it goes in between your fingers, and you're going to lose a lot of butter that way. You don't want to get too much. But you're getting it. You're doing good. You're getting it.
So right now we're getting all the buttermilk out of.
Why do you take the buttermilk out?
So we can use it to make pancakes, maybe?
No. Well, you can use it to make pancakes, but you're taking it out
Oh, so we can.
so your butter will preserve better.
Yeah.
And it also will help keep your butter sweeter.
Yes. Yes.
If you leave that buttermilk in there, it'll tend to spoil your butter. Now this is from 2 quarts of cultured. It was regular cream, heavy cream that I put the culture in, the C101 culture, and it grows a bacteria that will
Make more.
makes a little more and it adjusts the flavor a little bit. I like the flavor. The old timers used to put it, no, don't wipe it in here, wipe it in there, because this is a little more clean. The old timers used to set the butter out in a jar on either in the window or out on Aunt Mary had a screened in back porch with an old table on there, old wooden table, and she would set her butter, roll it over and squeeze it. There you go. Be sure you squeeze it pretty good. And she'd leave it set out there for a day or two till it almost was like sour, but you don't let it sour. You're adjusting the flavor of it a little bit. It makes a lot better butter. Okay, you're gonna get all them squeezed out, and then we're gonna wash it.
Alrighty. See you in a minute.
So see you in a minute. Why, you want me to turn it off?
No, that's not what I meant. No, no. I've got a whole quart of buttermilk from this butter. Mmm.
You like it? It's good, ain't it?
Mmm.
It's got little pieces of butter in it too.
See, when I got
Watch it, don't spill it.
when I got a drink, there's some butter right here on the lid. I have my ice water here. I've got some ice, very cold water. I'm going to pour it all over the butter balls.
You just go ahead, it's alright, you can just pour it on there. You're gonna mash and mash till it's washed.
And I'm going to mash. Oh,
You know, slowly and gently mash it and it'll start bringing more buttermilk out.
mash, mash.
Now you got it. Now you're doing it. Just work your way around like that and keep doing that. When that water gets all milky, we're going to throw it away. And we'll put some more in there. And we're going to salt it in a little while before it gets too hard from that cold water to salt. We'll salt it in a minute.
And mash. And a little bit more. Mash, 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 mash,
Mash it all the way down.
mash, mash. Wow, it's
Way
getting
down. Push it all the way to the bottom. You're trying to squeeze it out. Turn. Let me show you something. And to help you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, take this, shove it underneath there. I can't hardly do it with one hand. And you turn this over a little bit and mash it down.
Oh, okay.
And get that under there and mash it all the way to the bottom so you're pushing all that buttermilk out. See? You're trying to just, it's hard for me to do with one hand. So
Yeah.
you mash it all the way down and squish it, squish it, squish it.
Squish it.
You're getting it cold, plus you're washing the buttermilk out. And once you get all the way around, turn your bowl so you can flip it. No, turn it this way and pull it to you. There you go. You can't push it away too good. This way.
And
Now you're
I'm-
trying to push away again until you pull it to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That way. Now mash it down all the way. Don't get too much. No. Just, you're going to catch on. Just keep this pointed away from you like that.
Oh,
And mash down.
okay.
Keep it pointed away and mash down. You get some more here, and you mash down. You get some more here, and you mash down. And you mash down. Mash down, mash down. And then when you got all this side pretty well done, and mash down like that, then you spin your bowl and do it from the other side. But Papa's going to drain that off first. Wait.
What?
I'm going to drain that off.
So to start with our fresh clean
fresh,
water,
Yeah, got fresh water.
we dumped all of the rest in the sink. And I am
You're gonna have to mash this down further. See how it scooted out the backside when I mashed it? So you get it? Again, I'm show you. Pull it to you.
Yeah, it
And
looks
then
hard.
if you have to put
for
your
you.
thumb on there or whatever, watch it come out the front. See? And then it comes out. And turn your bowl a little bit. And then get this big clump. And bring it into that cold water and mash it in the cold water. Bring that into the cold water. And see, and you just keep turning your bowl doing that. And you just keep working it.
Like that?
Yeah, but you have to mash it further. Might have to put two hands on it. Just don't scoop that bowl off onto the floor. I think I'm going to end up helping you so we can get past this stage. Because it's too much for you to do. Your hands ain't strong enough.
No, pelvis. It's so hard.
It gets hard when it gets cold on it. But see, it's getting clean. We don't have any more, no more buttermilk. That's really pretty clean water. So I think that's good enough.
Okay.
It's okay with you? Too hard to turn? Alright, we're going to shut her down and we're going to get rid of that water and then we're going to salt it. Now why do we salt it?
We salt it so it has the custard flavor will kind of,
Hey, what?
it'll have a little bit more flavoring.
Yeah, for flavoring and what other reason? It preserves it.
Yes.
It won't go bad on you.
Had it on
If
the
you
tip
don't
of my
have any
tongue.
salt in there, it won't keep very long. This way it'll keep for several weeks if you keep it covered in the refrigerator and keep it cold. You can leave it out overnight so it'll be soft, for your toast in the morning, but you gotta put it back in the icebox after the next morning. Okay? So we're gonna salt it next and then go from there.
Good. For this amount of whiskey salt, we're gonna need about 2.5 teaspoons or 3 teaspoons. That's a Papa told me.
Sprinkle it everywhere. Okay, that ought to do it. That's about right. If it ain't, we'll add more.
So I am mixing the salt with the butter. And this is how you this is how you want to mix it with the big, large spoon, as I have.
I hope your fingers are still clean.
They are.
Okay. That's right. You just gotta keep what you're doing is what you're doing right. You're doing a good job. You just keep doing that. But Papa will finish it for you because I know that's pretty hard for you to stir. But I'll finish it in a minute. So, have you tasted your butter yet?
No.
Wow, I already tasted it 2 or 3 times.
I'll be tasting it right about now. Pretty salty, but okay.
Well, you ain't got it mixed good yet. It's gonna be a little salty because you ain't got to stir you ain't got to stir it up yet. You gotta think about that. You got all the salt still on top.
I got all the salt.
You got all the salt still on top. It has to be turned over and mixed for about 20 minutes. I suppose I could put it in a... Nah, it wouldn't work in a blender. You just gotta have to do it by hand, or take a small amount. Nah, we'll just keep going. It'll get mixed. There you go. Now you mash that into itself, and it will help blend that butter. But it's got to be blended. That's looking real good what you're doing. That's what Papa does. He just sits there and holds it on his lap and blends and blends and blends till it's all blended up. But I'm going to take over for you because I know it's hard.
No, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy.
It's getting softer now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting pretty easy.
But you're just doing the top. So now you get to the bottom. Now you're doing good. Turn that whole thing over. There you go.
Uh-oh.
You want to lose now.
Nope, don't lose it.
And mash that down through. That's got to be... See, what was on the bottom has to go to the top and mashed into what was on the top, which is now the bottom. And there ain't no in between. There's no middle.
No middle salty stuff.
Okay.
Well, we're doing our last bit of stirring. And I'm fixing to try it. And I think it's pretty well mixed now. Way better.
Yeah, it is. Sweet. Still getting a lot of water out of there. Look at there. Still squeezing water. It'll always come out. Okay, we're going to put it in a bowl, and we're going to put it in the fridge and leave it alone.